I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you? The last of the Nightingale. We were betrayed. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key. How do you know of me? The key! And Mercer Frey? Then, I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. Were I able to provide it, my only regret is that you had to Carlyle? I feared she'd befallen the not from the moment I arrived. When Mercer stole, whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Evanland and replacing the key.
Someone, no one hides from the dead. You dare hide from me?
Death comes for you now.
My. What do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it that you stay this time, won't you?
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts. I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of shadow, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife. This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the sepulchre and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day. Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the sepulchre in order to defend it. The Guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning. Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do. Choose your path, and your journey will be complete.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling you.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the we did have a bit of a break-in. But we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
It means so much to us to have the... It's a fine day.
We got rooms and food. Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. We've got something of a love triangle here in Riverwood. Faendal and Sven, both vying for Camilla's affections. We've got something of a love triangle here in Riverwood. Faendal and Sven, both... vying for Camilla's affections.
Shouldn't leave things around to trip over.
Got some good people. I don't claim to be the finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
We've got small... Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Good doing business with you.
all ears.
I don't claim... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
We've got small... Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Good doing business with you.
You shouldn't leave weapons laying around. Someone could get hurt. If I see you doing it again, that someone will be you. Have I made myself clear? See that it doesn't happen again. Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Have you met my the finest weapons and armor? Until next time.
We've got some... Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Good doing business with you.
Need something?
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim the finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. It's locked for a reason.
We've got the finest weapons and armor. Good doing business with you.
Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
You left this over there. You're lucky. Someone else might have kept it for himself. Here you go.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Maybe the reason these praise can come home.
Then it's true. What everyone... Leave me alone!
This should be... I'm getting out of here.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. The old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself. In all my years, I've never seen such a thing.
Grow on, you old crone. You'll get what you deserve. The Dark Brotherhood will see to that. So you've come at last! I knew you would! It worked! I knew you'd come. I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things. And then you came, an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood. It took so long. So very long. But now that you're here, you can accept my contract. My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften. Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind. But she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind. Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss...
Careful. Modesty. What's the spiel for the Briar artifact? Once.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes,
Grelid.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here, until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grelid. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes. Constance!
Yes, Grelod.
7 septims are missing from my purse. I know it was Runa. You get those coins back, or by Stendar, I'll see her rot in the dungeon.
All right. I'll take care of it. You really shouldn't be here.
What do you want? You have no...
I cannot best you. Just leave here. Leave us alone.
Every night, I walk around a Grey Quarter and let them grayskins know what to think.
Well, Grelod the Kind. Is she, you know... Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. And thank you. Thank you again.
Papas isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
Sleep well? Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod, Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight, problem. You see, that little Erectino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay. Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from, well, that's not really important. The here and now, that's what matters. You see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, oh, which one? Go on, see if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire. See, I knew we could resolve this civilly. A debt owed must be repaid. You understand that. Well, get to it then. Pick your guest and send the poor fool to the void. I'll give you the key to this shack and you'll be on your way. The feisty good wife. Quite the mouth on her. Indeed. For you, my friend, seem to understand what's truly important. When I give an order to spill blood, you follow it. No questions, no remorse. Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level. I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home. Remember, the sanctuary is in the southern Pine Forest, just beneath the road and away from prying eyes.
Been a murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage. Those poor children must be heartbroken. Ah, at last. I hope you found the place all right. Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood.
You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable. Our family, my dearest. Our family. Together, united as one, the Dark Brotherhood can accomplish anything. But you must be anxious to get to work. I'm arranging a job, but need a bit more time. For now, go see Nazir. He's got several smaller contracts. Soon, the Night Mother will arrive. And things around here are sure to get even more interesting. But one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors. Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all very...
Again, to the part where he tries to buy you some candy.
Okay, wait. Here we go. Oh, you said... Oh yes, how about some chocolate? Oh yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry.
So you're the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you.
Deny my involvement.
Save the niceties for now. I have no intention of getting invested in someone who may be dead tomorrow. If you're still breathing in a few weeks, I'm sure we'll be the best of friends.
The art of camouflage. Scale becomes stone.
Did she now?
Shadow.
Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet. And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure. It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either. But they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated. Whichever works for you.
It's the part with the severed head I find most impressive. My compliments.
Well then, let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more. Go on now. Come now. What everyone else is saying. It can't possibly be true.
Word certainly travels fast, doesn't it?
Well, it's raw meat. Oh, my beautiful wife has told me all about you.
I am Shadow Scale.
Let me guess. Astrid failed to mention I'm her husband? She has a tendency to do that. Doesn't want the others thinking she plays favorites.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet.
So, is it true?
Oh, you mean in that manor house during the... It happened just like you. Welcome, my brother. Welcome to our sanctuary. You have made the right choice joining us. Sure.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked me to hand out these notices to everyone I met. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You're like me, huh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed...
You little thief!
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? I can make all your problems with the guards go away, but it'll cost you. What do you say? Done. Now move along before you get me in trouble.
I can take you... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Get up there.
They say that vampires attacked the Hall of the Vigilant, burned it to the ground. I've never heard of vampires burning any of the babies.
Divine sake, Skull. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Keep your hand. I'm really not in the mood. State your business or take your leave. What? Well, we'll see about that now, won't we?
Please, someone do something!